Hey, welcome to Tabletop Baseball. I'm Earl Shamblin, your host, and we're continuing on with the Justin Verlander 2011 season replay. So far, he is 3-1, and in real life at this point, he was 4-3. So not, in the win column, he's pretty close. Look at his up-to-date stats through 8 games, as this is number 9. 64 earned a third, 46 hits, 11 earned runs, 14 walks, 68 Ks, a 1.54 ERA. Pretty good. And they are at home taking on the Kansas City Royals. Luke Hochevar on the mound for the Royals. Look at their lineup. It's Getz, Cabrera, Melky Cabrera, Gordon, Butler, Francoeur, Hosmer, Aviles, Trainer, and Escobar. For the Tigers, it's going to be Jackson, Sizemore, Bosch, Cabrera, Martinez, Kelly, Peralta, Avila, and Inge at third, batting ninth. So we're ready to get things started here. Chris Getz will lead it off for Kansas City. And that's a 3-9. Grounds out to second base. Second baseman Scott Sizemore gobbles it up. And it's a 4-8 for Melky. Melky's batting left, and he strikes out. Verlander gets him. Alex Gordon now, the lefty, a 4-7, is a walk. And he walks Gordon. 2-out walk. Brings up Billy Butler. The DH, a 2-9. They double to center field with no stars. So Gordon could try to score here. And with 2 outs, he gets a +2. So it's a center field. Double to center field. Center fielder Jackson is a 0 on the arm, but Gordon is a 13 in the run, so he's still a 13. He's a 15 because there's 2 outs. He was being held on, so that makes him a 14. So 1-14. It's a 19. He gets gunned down by Austin Jackson. As he tries to score, it's an 8-2. He gets thrown out at home. And that keeps the Royals scoreless after 1. We'll move to the bottom of the first. Nice play by Austin Jackson, who was 4 for 5 in Verlander's last outing. So he's really picked up the pace here offensively and defensively. Here he is leading off, a 1-4. Hochevar's a right-hander. Grounds out to the pitcher, Hochevar, 1-3. Brings up Scott Sizemore, a 2-9. And 2-9 is going to be a walk. Brings up Brennan Bosch, the man on first. It's a 5-8 versus a left-hander, second base X. Second baseman Getz, he's a 3. And that's an 18. Should be a good play. 18. Second base. It is. It was actually it's a ground ball A. So it's a double play. It's a 4-6 or 4-6, 6-3. Double play, inning ender. Top of 2, 0-0. Jeff Francoeur to lead it off for the Royals at 4-8. 4-8, and he's a right-hander. It's going to be a strikeout. Brings up Eric Hosmer, a lefty, at 3-8. 3-8 versus a right-hander is a strikeout. 3 Ks in the game for Verlander. A 3-5 is another strikeout. And Verlander strikes out the side. Bottom of 2, Detroit. Kansas City, 0-0. Miguel Cabrera, a 6-8. Right-hander, 1-6 is a triple. Anything else is a double. It's a 1, so a triple for Cabrera as he rattles the boards out there. And a leadoff triple at that. Victor Martinez, a 3-8. Ground ball to first base, A. No runners are forced, runners hold. So it's a 3 unassisted. And Cabrera will stay at third. Brings up Don Kelly, the lefty, a 6-8. 6-8, that's going to score a run. 1-12 is a triple. 13-20 is a double. It's a 12. So another triple. 2 triples in the inning. And it's 1-0 Detroit after a Don Kelly triple. Johnny Peralta 1 out, man on third, a 3-7. 3-7 is a strikeout. So 2 away brings up the left hand hitting Alex Avila, a 2-8. 2-8 is a single 2 stars versus the right-hander Luke Hochevar. That will definitely score the run from third. And it is 2-0 Detroit. Brandon Inge, 5'8", right-hander. Second base X, second baseman Getz, again, is a 3. And that is an 18. Good play by Getz. 4-3 for Inge. That'll end it with 2 runs in the second for Detroit. And we'll move to the top of the third with Detroit and a 2-0 lead. 1-6 is a strikeout for the trainer. 4 strikeouts in a row now. Alcides Escobar, a 4-9. Right-hander is a strikeout. I knew 4-8 was. 4-9 is too. 4-5 through 9 is a strikeout. Chris Getz, the lefty, a 4-3. That's not a 4-5 through 9. That's a 4-3. He is a left-hander, though. It's a ground ball first base X. First baseman Cabrera is a 3. That is a 10. Air check on Cabrera. He's a 14. A 7. 1 base error. Yes, reaches on an error by Cabrera. Keeps the inning alive. Brings up Melky Cabrera with a man on first. And Getz, he's an A stealer. Makes him a 1-15. And Avila is a -1. That's a 1-14. Being held on makes him a 1-13. And he's going to try to steal. And it's a 2. He does make it. Slides in there safely. Melky Cabrera now with a man on second. And it's a 5-6. 5-6 versus a lefty. 1 is a double. Anything else, he's going to fly out to left. And it's an 18. He flies out to left. That will end it. Royals leave a man on second. Still 2-0. Bottom of 3, Austin Jackson. 3-7. 3-7 is a single for Austin Jackson. And he's going to try to steal. He's an A. So it's a 1-15, and trainer is a 0. So it's a 1-14. He's being held on. Actually, my bad. I think I messed up earlier. On an A stealer, it's -2 for being held on. Wouldn't have mattered, so it's a 1-13. 1-13, it's a 13. So he does barely make it. Had to look at the instant replay on that, but He is safe, barely by a fingernail. Scott Sizemore with a man on second, a 1-7. It is a strikeout. It is a strikeout. Man on second, now 2 down, 1 out. My bad, 1 out. Brennan Bosch, a 4-7 versus a lefty. 1-9 is a single, 1 star. It is a 4, so single, but runner will not score. He moves to third. Jackson. First and third, 1 out. Miguel Cabrera, 3-6. Single, 1 star. So Detroit's got it rolling here. That scores a run. RBI for Cabrera. First and second now with 1 out. Victor Martinez. A 2-5 is a double to right field. No stars. So double. That will definitely score Bosch from second. And Cabrera moves to third. He's an 11 in the run category. And it's a double to right field. Right fielder Francoeur is a -5 arm. You don't see that very often. A -5. That takes him down to a 6. Yeah, I think he's going to stay there. Brings up Don Kelly second and third after the double by Martinez. And it's still only 1 out. And it's a 6-9 versus a lefty. And Don Kelly, first of all, he has weak power, so it will not. 1-3 is a home run. 4-20 is a double. It's a 10, so it is a double. And that scores both runs. 2-run double for Don Kelly. He's got 3 RBIs on the day. And the Royals are going to have to look at going to the bullpen already. Man on second now with 2 down. Johnny Peralta. No, pardon me, 1 out. Still only 1 out. And Kansas City is going to go to the bullpen. Timeout. New pitcher for the Royals, Sean O'Sullivan. He's got Don Kelly at second with 1 out. Johnny Peralta at the plate. It's a 5-3. Right-hander, fly ball left field X. Left fielder, Gordon. He's a 2. That's a 20. Good play by Gordon. Fly ball C. So runner will hold. And so 2 down now. Brings up Alex Avila. A lefty, a 6-8. 6-8 is a walk. First and second now. 2 down. Brandon Inge. 5-8. There's a right-hander. Pops out to short. And it's a P6. But 4 runs in the inning. 40 makes it a 6-0 Detroit lead as we move to the top of the 4th. Alex Gordon. 4-5 versus a lefty. 4-5's a strikeout. Verlander's racking up the Ks. Billy Butler, a 6-9. Right-hander is a strikeout. Jeff Francoeur, a 6-7. Ground ball second base X. Tough play for Sizemore. He is a 4. But an 18. He does make the play. 4-3. 3 up, 3 down go the Royals in the 4th. Bottom of 4, 6-0 Detroit. Austin Jackson, top of the order. 6'11", right-hander. Ballpark singles, Detroit. Is that 1-10, I believe? Yes, 1-10. It's a 13, so there's a line out to short. for Austin Jackson. Brings up Scott Sizemore, the second baseman. 2-5, and he walks. So 1 out, 1 on. Brennan Bosch, the lefty, a 2-5, is a strikeout. 2 down, man on first. Miguel Cabrera, 4-6. 4-6 is trouble. That's a 1-13 is a double. It's a 10, so it is a double. Double with 2 stars, so the run does not score. Second and third, 2 down, Victor Martinez. That's a 2-8, and he walks him. So let's see here. O'Sullivan try to get out of this inning. He's got 2 outs. Bases loaded, though. And Don Kelly, the lefty, it's a 6-7. And he walks him. Walks in a run. That's going to be all for Sean Sullivan. They've had enough of that shenanigans. Bases still loaded. 4th RBI of the day for Don Kelly already. So timeout. New pitcher for the Royals is Blake Wood. He's got Johnny Peralta and bases loaded. 2 down. 5-8. Right-hander. Trouble again. 1-3 is a double. 4-20 is a single. It's a single with 2 stars. So that's going to score 2 runs. Cabrera comes in to score. Martinez comes around to score. Don Kelly goes to third. 2 RBIs for Peralta. And the onslaught continues. First and third with 2 down, Alex Avila. A 6-4 versus a lefty. Ground ball shortstop X. Shortstop Escobar. He's a 1. And that's a 9. Air check on Escobar. He's a 16 and a 6. It is a good play by Escobar to end the inning. 3 more runs for Detroit. Makes it a 9-0 Detroit lead as we move to the top of the 5th. Eric Hosmer, a 4-9 versus a lefty. 1's a triple. Anything else, he flies out to center, and it's a 20 flying out to center. Is Eric Hosmer. Flies out to Austin Jackson. Mike Aviles. 3-4. 3-4, he pops out to third. Brings up Matt Trainer. 2-6. Struck him out. Had to get that 1 strikeout in there, at least 1 an inning. 3 up, 3 down go the Royals. Bottom of 5 now. Brandon Inge, a 4-8. And he walks. So the Royals having some difficulties here with the pitching. Control issues. Austin Jackson. And a 6-4 right-hander. Shortstop X, Escobar, he's a 1. 18. Ground ball A, there's a double play. Pitcher's best friend. A 6-4, 4-3. Double play brings up Scott Sizemore with 2 down. And a 3-7. 1-11 is a single. It is an 8, so a single for Sizemore. Good thing they turned the double play. Brennan Bosch with 2 away. A 1-5 is a single, 2 stars. Runner is not in scoring position, so it is a single with 2 stars. First and third with 2 away, Miguel Cabrera. And a 2-5 is a strikeout. So Blake Wood all over the place here. Walk, double play, single, strikeout. But they come away with nothing after all that. That is the main thing for the Royals. 9-0 Detroit, Alcides Escobar. A 1-7. 1-2 is a single. Anything else, he lines out to third. It's like looks like a line out to third. Chris Getz, 1 away. A 1-6, grounds out to second. Brings up Melky Cabrera. And it's a 3-10, grounds out to second. I got a little premature on that marking there. So that's 3 up, 3 down in the 6th. Bottom of 6th, Detroit. 9-0 still. Victor Martinez to lead it off. 2-9. So, okay, 2-9 for Victor. And he flies out to left. This would be point of weakness for Blake. Don Kelly's on his second set of outs here. 5-7 versus a left-hander. And he strikes him out. Brings up Johnny Peralta. A 2-8 right-hander. Pops out to first. Move to the top of the 7th. Alex Gordon to lead things off for the Royals. 5-8 lefty. Struck him out. Billy Butler. 2-4. 2-4 is a walk. Billy Butler reaches base for the second time today. Double and a walk. Brings up Jeff Francoeur. 4-6. Right-hander is a strikeout. You don't want that 4 showing up. Eric Hosmer, the lefty. 5-6. One's a double. Anything else will fly out to the left. And it's a 13, so he flies out to the left. So that'll do it for the Royals in the 7th. Bottom of 7. Alex Avila. And it's a 6-6 left-hander. Grounds out to second. 4-3. Getz makes the play. Brandon Inge. A 3-8. 3-8 is a strikeout. Blake Wood gets him. Top of the order, Austin Jackson. 4-9. Right-hander, 4-9. 1-19 is a single. So as long as he doesn't roll a 20, he is on base, a single. And he will try to steal. Again, it's trainer's a 0. He's being held on, so it's a -2. It's a 1-13. 1-13. It's a 12. He barely makes it again. Had to look at the replay, but he is in there. Scott Sizemore, man on second. He is 1 for 2, 2 walks and a single and a strikeout. And it's a 6-6 right-hander. Flies out to center field. So that'll do it. They got Austin. Austin got to second, but as far as he got. 9-0 still. We move to the top of the 8th. Mike Aviles. 5-7 right-hander. Flies out to center field. Brings up the catcher, Matt Trainer. A 6-10 right-hander. Third base X, Inge. He's a 2. That is a 10. Error check on Inge. He's a, what is he? He's an 18. That's a 10. 18 and a 10 is a good play by Brandon Inge, a 5-3. So 2 away brings up Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, 5-7, flies out to center field. No strikeout in that inning. Bottom of 8. Brennan Bosch to lead it off. And it's a 4-5. Lefty struck him out. Down here, 4-5. Miguel Cabrera, a 1-8 versus a right-hander is a single. Single for Cabrera. And the Royals are going to go to the bullpen timeout. New pitcher for the Royals, Aaron Crow, the righty. Victor Martinez, the switch hitter, a 6-8 versus a lefty. Ground ball first base B. That is going to be a fielder's choice. It's going to be a 3-6. And Victor is on first after the fielder's choice. Brings up Don Kelly. A 4-10 versus a left-hander. Shortstop X, Alcides Escobar. He's a 1. And that is a 12. It's going to be an error check. Just barely, but he's a 16 and a 9. It is a good play by Escobar. 6-3, that'll end it. And we'll move to the top of the 9th. Kansas City getting shut out. 9-0. Verlander looking for another complete game. Top of the order, Chris Getz. 5-9. And he strikes him out. There's that 1K per inning or more. Melky Cabrera, 5-10 versus a lefty, struck him out. See if he can strike out the side to end the game. Another lefty, Alex Gordon. And it's a 2-7. And Alex Gordon walks. Brings up Billy Butler, the DH. And it's a 2-6 and a single, 2 stars. Biggest threat of the day here for the Royals. As it is first and third with 2 down, Jeff Francoeur. And a 6-4 right-hander. Ground ball to shortstop X. Shortstop Peralta is a 4. It's a 19. Which is a good play by Peralta. An amazing play, actually. Snags it, throws him out. Especially considering Francoeur is he's an ace stealer. I don't know, his running's not super, but that'll do it. Nothing for the Royals. They get shut out. 9-0. We'll be looking at some totals here in just a minute. All right. Totals, Detroit, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. For Kansas City, no runs, only 2 hits. I didn't even realize they only had 2 hits. I knew it was low, but both hits from Billy Butler. 2 for 3 for Butler. He got on 3 times. He 2 for 3 and a walk. Of course, he did strike out once. Hochaver, 2 1/3. Well, he gave up 8 hits and 6 runs. O'Sullivan, 4 walks in an inning and a third. Gave up the 1 double, 3 runs. For Verlander, of course, complete game. 12 Ks, 3 strikeouts, or 3 walks. 2 hits, 2-hitter. So he is coming on. The Detroit is actually scoring some runs. That's going to make him 4-1 now. And he's probably going to have more complete games in this replay than he did in real life, because I tend to leave pitchers in a little longer than they do in real life. So that's, that might be a little skewed there. He's, I probably, like I said, I tend to leave pitchers in a little bit longer. I just try to give them the benefit of the doubt that they're going to right the ship, and sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So that's going to wrap this one up. A dominating performance by the Tigers, 9-0. And Verlander is lowering that ERA game by game. Going to go down even more after this one. So until next time, till the next start for Verlander, or maybe I might throw something else in there at some point. Hope you liked this. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, please hit the like button and subscribe. And so until next time, take care. God bless.